Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub and I welcome you to my 17th September academic IELTS review video. I know many of you appeared in IELTS on 17th September and many of you are going to appear on 26th September. So this video is going to give you some guideline what is going on in IELTS after this global pandemic. Alright. So one of my students from India, actually he shared all this detail with me. His name is Akshay Verma and his test was conducted and then he shared all the detail about reading, writing, listening and speaking. Akshay Verma, thank you very much for your message. So he says in listening it was quite easy and in section 2 and 3 there were multiple choice questions which had small sentences in options, like in A, B, C the options were really short which I could easily understood, okay, and there was a one word answer in section 3. So section 3 was one word only. That's changed, Section 3 one word only, where they gave some multiple words and we had to capture the whereabouts and all that. Okay, fill in the blanks. Then he talks about reading and he said reading was quite lengthy, academic reading. Keep that in mind. Reading is going to be quite lengthy. He says reading was quite lengthy and in paragraph 3, true false not given, passage 3, true false not given questions were not in sequence. Now guys, another thing has started. In order to make IELTS more complicated and difficult, what they do, they shuffle the questions as well. I don't want to blame anyone, but in order to make it more difficult, what if you pick up Cambridge books, in true false not given, questions and passage, they are in the same sequence. Short answer questions and passage, they are in the same sequence. All sentence completion, summary completion, questions and passage, they are in the same sequence. But in order to make IELTS more complicated, more difficult, more confusing, they actually shuffle the questions. If the questions are 1 to 5, 5 will come at 1, 4 will come at last, 3 will come here and there, and as a result it will become little more difficult. And sometimes I have just observed, my students told me they increase the speed of the audio as well. Now who is doing that? I don't know, but there is someone behind it. Anyways, don't worry at all. I don't want to make you negative, be positive. Sometimes some students, their level is so low of English and they complain test was difficult, audio was fast, this and that. So don't listen to anybody. Alright, that's all about reading. He mentioned this only. Writing part 1, actually there was a table which mentioned 3 areas in UK where people lived in flats, apartments and semi-detached and detached houses. Okay, so there was a table in writing task 1. And task 2, nowadays children mostly spend lot of time in playing games rather than sports. Games mean computer games or video games or mobile games rather than playing sports. Do you think it's a positive or a negative development? Opinion essay, right? Do you think this is a positive development? If it is positive, what are the reasons? If it is negative, what are your arguments? So you can just write this. Very recently, with a video, I shared a wonderful book on essay writing. The title of the video is Breaking News, and in the thumbnail there is the picture of a beautiful lady doing like this. So with that video, in description box there is a link of essay writing book. You must download that book and there you will find all these type of essays. Then as far as speaking is concerned, he said they asked me about my name and all that, but cue card, that's important. His cue card was tell about any small company which you know, or talk about a small company that you know. So any small company, any organization, right, you could talk about that. and for this you can just consult the latest cue cards. They will actually help you. So Akshay Verma, thank you very much. This was all about 17 September IELTS test. Those who have their test on 26th September, be ready. This is the pattern. This is what is going on. So you got to just get ready for this type of test. Thank you very much, guys. I also teach IELTS online and on campus in Lahore. In Lahore, I got this wonderful campus. This is my IELTS class. I'm making this video from my IELTS class. So if you are in Lahore or you can come to Lahore, you can join my regular IELTS class. Otherwise, I teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.